Hey guys, it's Shannon. If you missed a few days ago, I posted a tutorial on how to create a buffalo check sign for the front porch, and it says "We Believe" on it, and it kind of inspired me to give the porch a whole Santa Claus theme. So I hit Walmart and found a few things that I thought would be really cute to add to the front porch. They need a little bit of work though. So I'm going to show you today how to make a quick Santa Claus themed wreath, as well as some patio pillows to go on the front porch. So let's get started. Alright, so here's a look at all the goodies that I grabbed from Walmart today. They actually had some really cute pillows for Christmas right now, but they didn't quite have what I was looking for. So I grabbed just these two plain red ones. I'm going to give those an update. And then I also grabbed another one of these flocked wreaths. You guys know that I'm really into the Walmart flocked greenery right now because it's beautiful and it's also really affordable. So this is a 24-inch wreath and it was only $9.97. So that's also going to get an update for the front door. I picked up one of these really inexpensive Santa hats. It's just one of the felt ones, and it was only 98 cents. And then this one here is actually not from Walmart. Walmart didn't have this buffalo check ribbon, but I did find some at Dollar General, and it was really inexpensive. It was only $2 for that roll. These two are from Walmart. This is 3-inch Ofray black grosgrain ribbon, and this I want to say was $3.97 for this roll, and this was in the Christmas department. I decided to give him the silver belt buckle instead of gold, and this is 1.5-inch wide glitter silver ribbon for only $2.97. So besides that, I'm gonna grab my scissors and my glue gun and create some new front porch Christmas decor. All right, so I'm gonna start with working on the pillows first. I'm going to remove the tags here, and I've got my glue gun warming up, and then we'll work on the belt that'll go in the center here. And now I'm ready to work on the belt. So I purposely picked this 3-inch wide ribbon because you can see it really well on the pillow. It definitely stands out. So all I'm going to do is just pull some off of the roll here and pull it all the way around the pillow. I'm gonna cut it and hot glue it. And I'm not gonna hot glue the ribbon to the pillow because I think it'd be really nice to be able to remove this ribbon off later, and then this would also be really nice to use for 4th of July or Valentine's Day, so that way you still have a nice pillow that you can use for different seasons and holidays, but you can always add this belt back on for Christmas. And here is a look at the belt, and you can see it's not too snug, but it's snug enough that it's not gonna fall down. But you don't want it too tight where it's like really pulling in on the sides. And I'm gonna use my silver ribbon to sort of fashion and create a belt buckle. Let me give you a close-up of what I've done here. So this isn't glued yet. I just wrapped this wire ribbon around the top and the bottom on two sides, and then I cut another strip to about the size and then cut that length in half. That way I would have a space in here. So I did two of those, one for the top and the bottom, and it kind of makes a cute little belt buckle, just kind of perfect for this. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on and then make my second Santa belt pillow. Okay, here are both of the pillows done. And I know what you're thinking, oh my gosh, glitter, right? Some of us just don't click well with glitter. I don't mind it so much. It doesn't bother me really at all. But I am going to spray this. Here's a trick. You can spray this with some hairspray or some fixative spray and it won't shed so bad. So that's a great tip to use. I'm just gonna get my hairspray out and give it a good spray down. So usually I use an aerosol hairspray for a fixative, but I guess mine is all gone. So I'm gonna use this pumper spray, and of course Aussie smells really good, so it's not a bad thing, but definitely try to use an aerosol can if you have it, but this works too. So while the pillows are drying, I'm gonna make this wreath. It's really quick to do. I'm just going to hot glue on my Santa hat and make a bow with my buffalo check ribbon to add to the side here. Another cute idea would be do the same technique we did for the pillows and create a belt for the wreath to go down the center. I think that'd be super cute too. I really want to tie in that buffalo check from the sign since this is going to be right next to it by the front door. So I thought it'd be a good idea to add some buffalo check to the wreath. So let me show you how I'm going to create this Santa themed flapped wreath. All I did here was hot glued this little flap over to keep the hat looking nice. And then I added some hot glue behind the hat on a few branches to tack it into place. And it's kind of nice because the felt sort of grips to the branches, so that's kind of helping hold its shape as well. And now I'm going to move on and show you how to create a really easy wreath bow. All right, so like I said, I'm going to be using this buffalo check ribbon that I found at Dollar General for $2 for the roll. And we're gonna create a really easy wreath bow. And this is gonna be even easier because this is the same on both sides. So there's not like a pretty side and a back side. So this is gonna be even more simple to create. All we need to do is make a loop and then fold this over to create another loop. So we have 2 loops to start, and we're just gonna stack that. We're just gonna keep stacking loops and grabbing it in the middle as we go. You kind of want to pull your loops to see if they're about the same size. You can see this one here is a little bit longer than this one, so I'm going to pull that back in because we want the same size loops all the way around. So we're going to continue creating loops. Again, pull and then size up your loop to make sure they're the same. And we're going to go back and forth like this. So I think it's kind of funny that now I am on YouTube teaching all kinds of people how to create bows, because I actually used to work at Michael's as their event coordinator a long time ago. I actually did it for about 4 years, and I would demonstrate things for customers, and making bows and using the Incredible Bow Maker and the Bow Dabra were 2 of the things that I used to demonstrate to help sell. So I just think it's funny that now on a grander scale I'm teaching people how to make bows still to this day, and it's still fun. And so we're going to be using pretty much all of the roll. I have 4 loops on both sides that are all even, and now I'm going to create the center. So all you have to do is create sort of a shorter, about half the size loop, and then you have a center loop for your bow for when we go to pull it up and make it all fancy. So now that I have all my loops, I'm just going to sort of fold the middle so I have a nice middle to tie my string around here. So make sure you're holding it tight. And we're just gonna tie this string around here as tight as we can. So here's what it looks like. I'm going to leave these tails long because this is how I'm going to tie the bow onto the wreath. And now I'm gonna cut off this extra, and that's gonna become our tails for the bow. So we're gonna use this in just a second, but right now we're going to fluff our bow. So you just kind of pull and tug, not too hard because you don't wanna dislodge the tail that you just cut, and kind of poof your loops. You don't want them flattened down, you want them to have some bulk to them. And you're gonna do both sides like that. It kind of helps if you stick your thumb on the inside here, and that holds the center in place. So now that we have a big fluffy loopy bow, we're gonna use the extra we cut off to create the tails. So I'm gonna bring the ends together this way, and then I'm going to fold the edges together. And then I'm going to cut a V from the fold to the point of the edge. And that's gonna dovetail our ends for us. When we open it up, we have nice V's on the end of the ribbon. And again, we're gonna find the center, kind of fold it, and we're gonna use the strings to attach the tail onto our bow separately from the actual loops. And there is a look at our wreath bow. And like I said, I'm just gonna use the string here to tie it onto the bottom, sort of offset from the center part of the wreath. And here they all are, ready to go. So let's go add them to the front porch. I knew as soon as I had created the We Believe porch sign that I wanted a Santa theme and a wreath that had a cute little Santa hat on it, and this was such an easy project, and it really does add to the magic of the front porch for Christmas. I love how both are now tied together with the buffalo check bow that matches the buffalo check and the wood sign. I know both the red and black as well as the white and black buffalo check are both very popular this holiday season. I too love them both. Let me know down in the comments below if you'll be decorating with this print yourself this holiday season. This little touch of red adds such a beautiful pop of color to the porch and to our patio chairs, and they were so simple and easy to make. I hope that this tutorial inspired you. Make sure to give it a thumbs up for me. You can also share this with your friends and family and inspire them too. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I do DIY tutorials every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can also hit the bell as well so that you get notified when my videos do go live. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. Happy holidays. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.